we've managed to start a little bit early, or pretty much on time, or as I was planning to. As you can see, we've got a spoon there in the vise. We've got a Lovespoon there ready to scroll saw out. I'm just looking here now, trying to get onto the live stream. Let's have a little look. Play. No, it's not starting for me at the moment. But anyway, yeah, just focusing on what we're actually doing today. We are going to cut out our Lovespoon for recording this year. And it's a bit of a bird-themed design. And we have some swans. So the idea with that, swans partner for life. So that's the one sort of theme with that. We have some robins, popular symbol used for remembrance, that sort of thing as well. We have some lovebirds together, a garden bird, because that was the inspiration for this Lovespoon, and then some doves at the top representing hope, peace and love. Pretty much on the time. Yeah, we got the voice working, we got the sound working as well. And thank you, we got a few of you who've joined us. Any comments, any thoughts, let us know. The theme for this as well is about life stresses, the stresses and strains of life. That was the inspiration for it, and that's why our garden bird was the inspiration, because we were looking at the garden birds, and we all have our stresses and strains, and you see them on the bird feeder and they seem happy enough. So yeah, we thought that'd be a good theme to sort of highlight how we don't have to worry too much. Hello from Hastings. Oh, I hope you're enjoying up there, Mark. Hello. Hope all is well. Yeah, always good to have you with us, and hope all is well. Hope you had a good weekend. Nice for a change for us to be working on a Lovespoon. So hope everyone will enjoy, and any thoughts, any comments, let us know as well what you're working on. As you know, it's always nice to hear what everybody else is making. The wood we're using, piece of yew. Nice timber. If you haven't worked with the yew, get that lovely contrast, the heartwood, the sapwood. You can see we've stuck that design onto the wood itself, and I'm going to enjoy and relax cutting it out for everyone to see. We'll see how far we make it during the live stream. So I've chosen the Nikwa Speed Sorry, I've chosen the Repurposing number 9 reverse tooth blade for this one. Reason for that, it's 2 fairly thick pieces of wood, well over, you know, it's sort of, what are we, 1.5 inches? And for me, I find that that is the best sort of performing blade for this type of wood. We've got that packing tape on the bottom, just helping to lubricate the blade. Somebody mentioned as well, does that make the blade, doesn't that make it tacky? Does it make it sticky? Oh, hello, Alan. Thanks for joining us. Well, to be honest with you, this one is the Hegner Multicut, and I'm just checking, is that in focus properly? Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I just refocus that camera just in case. Yeah, I mean, you can pick these up second hand. If you're lucky, you can pick up one under sort of £500 for one of these second hand. I bought recently myself, I bought a Hegner Multicut, the Multicut 1. I've got to make a little bit of an adaptation on it. There we are, I've just refocused that just in case. That one there, I think, yeah, we paid £200 for it. So you can pick up these Hegner scroll saws pretty cheaply. For me, do a great job. Main thing to remember with them, secure them to the base, secure the base to the floor. And then the other thing for performance of the machine, make sure you've got the right blade for the job you're doing. So as I was saying, with this one, we've got the Repurposing. Because it's thicker wood, I just find that this is the best performer. Have to go a little bit slower than Nikwa speed, but for me it does the best job on this thickness of wood. So as we always do, just checking that bottom edge just to see that it's cut in nice and cleanly, and so far so good. So yeah, happy days. It's a good indicator, you know, you can see it clearly on the design if we're cutting okay on the top, but on the bottom I just use that, just check it just to see if everything is cutting okay. Oh, hello there from Norway. Yeah, hope all is well. Thanks for joining us again. Yeah, how did you get on? We were talking last week. Hope you managed to make some progress with the scroll saw you were looking at. But yeah, it's you should be able, in Norway, you should be able to find some Hegners. They're German-made machines, so I would have thought they would have some about. And you may be able to order them directly from Germany itself. As well, with the blades, should be able to get hold of some of the scroll saw blades from Nikwa. Relatively straightforward, I would hope. We get them directly from the factory in Germany itself. Monica. Hi. How you doing? Hello, Sammy. Boys are back from school. Oh, who we got? We got Cindy there. Hello, Cindy. From Birmingham. Hope all is well. Thanks for joining us. Hello, boys. How you doing?
That's what I bought you.
Oh, wow. You've been buying me sweeties. Oh, my goodness me. There we are. Have you had a good day in school?
Yeah.
There we are. Good stuff. Great stuff. There we are. Ah, we're making progress here. So we're well on our way. You can see we're just making that little bit finer as we're going along. So far, it's cutting nicely. Doing a good job. Yeah, happy days. Good progress. And it's interesting. When we started here, the blade, in some ways, when you get a new blade, something to get that, it was a bit too keen. Now, just that edge is just coming off it slightly, settling down a bit and just getting a little bit easier for us to cut out. But we keep progressing. Hiya, Brian. Thanks for joining us. Hope all is well. No, we were explaining before you joined us. This is our Lovespoon to record 2023. So we've managed to get round to it. It's going to be a sort of bird-themed design, as you can see. And so I thought it'd be a nice one. So I'm cutting out two at the same time. So we got the swans, the idea swans partner for life. We got robins, used for things like remembrance, that sort of thing. The lovebirds together just above the heart. We got a garden bird because it was the inspiration for the design. And then at the top, we've got some doves representing love, hope, peace, those sorts of things. And it was inspired by the garden bird, this one, because, a lot of stresses and strains in life. And you're looking out the window, you see those garden birds, they're carrying on, doing what they do. And
count the date on it as well.
Yeah, you can do.
Well, even if it's on the back.
Yeah, you can put it on there.
Because so many spoons now, some of the dates I don't even remember.
Yeah, so that was the theme. Just saying a message of... It's a Bob Marley song, wasn't there? Three Little Birds. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing will be all right. I think that would be very appropriate for this one. There you go.
You know, sometimes I do something controversial, don't I, on a spoon?
Well, I'll leave you with the mic 2 seconds.
So I'm thinking, what can I do that's controversial? Let me think. Yeah, they'll probably wanting to know how many birds we've seen. This is what's going to happen in Wales soon, and if we tell them we've seen sort of so many robins, so many thrushes or whatever it is, the Welsh Assembly will be taxing us on the number of birds that we've seen in the sky. It'd be a bird tax then.
We still haven't got a sponsor for Thomas the Woodcarver's Rant of the Day. We're still looking for a sponsor. Oh, I knocked that off, did I, Sammy? Thanks for showing us. There we are. So, Thomas the Woodcarver's Rant of the Day.
So, no, I'm going to call this the bird tax spoon.
Careful now. Careful what you say. Don't give people ideas. Don't give them other ideas.
Oh, Mr. Drakewood, he'd love that idea.
Hey, Drake.
Yeah.
We didn't put a Drake on it.
Yeah. We can put a Drake on there.
There we are. That's great. Look forward to seeing the finished spoon. Yeah, so it's as you can see, taking shape. And this is why I thought I'd use it for the live stream, because it gets me focused and gets me dedicating a bit of time to doing it. Is the woodcarver a happy bunny at Christmas?
Oh yeah, I like Christmas. It's a nice.
He's happy at Christmas because I'm on holiday.
Yeah. It's a nice celebration.
We go away every Christmas. See, we go out with Yanni's family to Barcelona. So Thomas the woodcarver has a bit of peace and quiet then. See.
I want to cut that one in half. But,
Okay.
no, you crack on.
You can do that.
You cut that one in half, so I can glue it to the other one. Superb.
There we go, Thomas.
What's that?
Now I got a theory on that one, Mark. I reckon that the clean air talk around Port Albert, I reckon it's got more to do with the big chunks of concrete that keep falling off that bridge. But that's new. I haven't heard that. Did you know that they're thinking of doing that?
What's that now?
You haven't read it. I have. I'll carry on cutting while he reads it.
Nothing would surprise me with this assembly government or whatever they call it. there any particular reason you stuck those two together?
Me?
Yeah.
You did it.
Oh, you did it?
Yeah.
Right. What if I put that on there then,
Fantastic.
would you be able to, you happy with that, yeah?
Yeah.
Is that oak too thick? You're okay.
So that's the proof of the pudding.
There we are then.
You know.
Okay, I'll stick that one on
That's
there then.
absolutely fine.
That'll make us...
Yeah, that'll be fine.
So as you can see, we're making progress, and so far, yeah, I'm enjoying it. Nice to cut out, nice project, nice to see it taking shape. Always nice to do a project like this, and those skills, you know, where we demonstrate making all of the small gift items and stuff like that. All of those skills that we use, that's then transferable into what we're doing here then on a sort of larger Lovespoon, a larger project. Yeah, cutting nicely, blades working well, scroll saw's working well. So far, so good. Happy with everything that we're doing. it has gone on the bottom edge. What it is, one thing that does happen with these, they do snap sometimes.
Well, actually, it's a good thing because...
I sand them, see, because I find that those ones...
But also, you're going to put a new blade in now, and
yeah,
I've noticed, you know, it's easy to burn. Especially when you've got two pieces in there, so you've got a new blade now, you've got more of a chance.
Well, to be honest,
I'd say you need another, I'd go up halfway and then check.
Yeah, to be honest, it happens with these blades. I think it's, you know, all these different blades, they've all got their pros and cons and things like that, but it happens with these a little bit more from the nick with speed, because it's the finish that they put on it, the finish they put on the blade. I have to sand it to make sure that it doesn't keep coming loose in the blade holder. They put a certain finish on there, and that's the drawback of it, is that it's there's, I don't know, almost a bit of a greasiness to it, and then it slips in the blade holder. So unfortunately that means possibly sanding them a bit is weakening them, and they do break a little bit more. Let's have a little look there. What do we got? Sorry everyone, but I have to I've been summoned to help with something. Hopefully I'll see you later. No worries, Mark. Hope it goes well with whatever you're doing. And as always, thanks for joining us. Right, let's crack on with cutting out round this robin. Right, so we're just checking that over again just to see that we've got a nice clean finish, which we have, because that's what we want, is a nice clean sharp finish on everything. Yeah, so far so good. Looking at the back of it, just checking it all round, is everything okay? Yeah, happy with everything, so we will proceed with cutting out. It's nice as well because you draw a design out and you think, oh, I'm not sure, you know, is it going to look a little bit plain? Is it going to be okay? Is it going to have enough intricacy? Yeah, this is going to come across quite as quite an intricate design, I think. And the other thing then, you're always checking, see, have you got enough contact points when it comes to the carving? So is it going to have enough strength? So is it going to work practically? So that's the other thing that we're sort of working on. Mostly, I have to finish my Intarsia watch later. I hope it goes well. Brian, thanks again for joining us. Right, let's proceed with these robins. It's always great when you can start to see it taking shape. So I'm just going to check as well what the time is. It is just coming up to 5 o'clock, so we're amazing, isn't it? We've made that progress on it, but we're sort of, I don't know, coming up to sort of halfway through some of this cutting out. And we've been working on it now for about an hour. So when people ask us how long do some of these projects take to make, there's a few hours spent designing it as well. So surprising how the hours do actually mount up on projects like these. Let's have a little look there. Oh, hello to the carver. How are you doing? We're cutting out our spoon to record this year. Let's have a little look. Cindy, I'm on day 3 from a design to wood prep, and only now am I starting my wood burning 4 different designs for my children. Sounds great. Oh, I hope it's progressing well. Let's have a little look. We got an email through there as well. There we are. So this is our spoon for the year. This is our love spoon to record 2023. We're making it in a piece of yew. We got our design, and we're starting to progress with the cutting out. Probably around about, not far off, halfway through. It's progressing. Slowly but surely, that's the key. But it is coming along. Ah, yeah, it is starting to take shape there. Just checking. That's the one thing with the U though. Any little saw mark, it does show up, doesn't it?
If I got a little something to show you before you switch off there. I just squeeze.
Yeah, you carry on.
Okay. How to stay afloat, Dave? Remember these? We did some of these last, this year, and we've sold all of them, except this one now I carved it today. It's not finished, it's got to be shellacked. However, from the center of these boxes, if you open it up, we took the centers out, right? And now what I've done now is, just to explain, you know, obviously we buy the clasp and the hinge. We can't remember what we were selling these for. Was it about £25?
No idea.
Okay, we'll have to ask the ladies. And so, from the centre, we've got that one, Dave, right? So, what we're going to do now, we'll put a base on it, like so. And once we've got the base, we'll put a lid on it. We'll use the sort of centers. We've taken these out and we'll use those, and then there'll be, you can imagine, will be a little lid on top. It's just a little, we call it little trinket box,
And
pin
the
box.
other thing, you can always, if you don't have any waste, you used to using pen holders, didn't you?
Yeah, little pen holder. It could even be a little napkin ring, you know. But it's the way to.
That's how we make something out of everything.
It's the way to survive. There we are. I'll leave those there for now.
Oh, it's really taking shape, which is nice. It's nice to see it coming together. What was I going to say? What do we got there? Hello there. We've got. I don't know how you say that name. Sorry. Goobug. Hello there. Thank you for joining us. The Sawdust Chronicles as well. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, good to have you with us. As you can see, it's taking shape. It's progressing. Taking a week off from the work for Thanksgiving holiday. Yeah, of course, Thanksgiving over there with yourselves. Yeah, hope you're enjoying a bit of a break. Been busy in my own workshop. Brilliant. From Indonesia. Fantastic. Oh, well, thank you for joining us. And yeah, any thoughts? Anything at all? And anything you're working on or anything like that, let us all know. Always good to hear what everybody else is up to. Right, let's continue cutting out this Lovespoon. Okay, we've got a little block of wood there that doesn't want to clear out the way, so that's always a good time to stop, get rid of it. Yeah, it's got jammed, and that's the sort of thing that will go and spoil your cut. So, yes, we have to stop and start, but it's far safer than it getting stuck and spoiling the cut and then ruining what you're working on. So, take a moment, clear the blockage, and then start cutting it out again. It's also a good chance actually because we had to, I'm gonna have to, there's a little burn mark there. It's all it is, we were turning at quite a sharp angle. So, good little moment to pause again while we finish that cut off. Also finish a quick clock. Dan's been making clocks this week. We sold 2 in the workshop last week, so he's been making some replacements. Com said, "Wood, hello there." Just says okay. There we are. Hope you're okay too. What wood are we using? We're using some yew. So you got the heartwood, you got the sapwood. You can just see it on the back there a little bit. So you get the contrast in the colour, and they also refer to it as the eternal tree. So I thought it was appropriate for this particular project. When I look at this, how many cuts have we done so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to go. So, whilst we're halfway up the spoon, we should be well over halfway, probably 2/3 completing the cutting out. And I just checked what time it is, 20 past 5, so we carry on cutting for a little bit longer. And yeah, probably next live stream we'll be focusing, maybe I'll leave a little bit of cutting to finish off on the next live stream, but the main thing I'll be focusing on then is to start doing some carving. Right, so that's the cutting out of our lovebirds. So they're completed. Getting to that stage now where I'm starting to think, do we change the blade again? But it's coming on nicely, making some good progress there. Lovely grain on the wood. Yeah, absolutely. You do get some really nice character in it. You get that contrast, the heartwood and the sapwood. So you do get some really nice colours in it. So yeah, comes out nicely. Right, so let's have a little look. We got to cut out this one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 cuts for the garden birds, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the doves as well. And we're just coming up to half past, so making some good progress in terms of the carving. Yeah, I enjoy working in you. What I would say, it's the same when you're cutting it and when you're carving it. If there's any, like if you catch it with the blade, it shows up quite distinctively, and it's the same then if you've got a little nick, little feather edge nick in the blade of the gouge, it'll show up quite a lot. But it carves nicely. You've got to get used to the heartwood, the sapwood, the two parts of the actual log carve slightly differently to one another. But I carve it a lot, and I got to say it's one of my favourites. Definitely, if not, you know, the favourite for working in, because it's such a colourful timber. What we always say with it is that you can get away with a bit when you're working in something like yew or what the Spanish call Savina or laburnum, because they're so colourful and they got so much character in the wood. You can get away with a little bit more because the wood is you know, the star of the show. Then it's such a beautiful material that it sort of conceals if you've got limitations as a carver, put it that way. So the final little cut to get the fruit and nut. Yeah, nice ones to work with, the fruit and nut. They things like cherry got a little bit of a tendency to burn more on the saws, but yeah, you get some lovely character in it. Walnut, lovely timber. We managed to get hold of a bit of Spanish walnut from my mother-in-law's town in northern Spain. Our native walnut as well, we sometimes get it, reclaiming it, recycle it. Chestnut as well, all sorts. Yeah, all good for using, all good for working. So it's the doves to go, and we'll have all the internal cutting, all the pierce work sorted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cuts to go. Right, I know we're right towards the end. Off to work? No, thanks for joining us. Yeah, great stuff. I'm thinking the last couple of cuts, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am very tempted to change the blade. So I think I'm going to do it just to finish it off. Because we've been working with that one now for most of this. It's still cutting okay, but I just suspect that we'd be better off to just change the blade at this stage. So we're going to go across to the Nikwa speed, changing it from that Nikwa Pebeco, and I don't know, I just got a feeling that it's the right thing to do. Follow your instincts sometimes. I probably won't work out now, but there we are. When you get that feeling, change the blades and keep cutting. Right, so I'm going to check the blade. I think I'm going to check the camera, sorry, because I know that'll be running out of battery soon. Let's have a little look. We seem to be okay at the moment, so we will continue. Because we're nearly there at the end. made it. There we are. We have made it. We've done all of the pierce work, and what I'm going to do to finish off, I'm going to cut this around so you can all see the shape that the Lovespoon will be. Just to turn it round, that's to show you the exact sort of the bottom edge, the second layer as well. So we're going to have 2 spoons with this design, and nice clean cut. Quite an intricate cut, but yeah, I'm happy with what we've managed to do. Let's cut out the surround 2 minutes and then separate the 2 spoons. Hello Gary, hope all is well with you. And you joined us just at the end here, as we've finished off. We got our 2 layers and I'll separate it out. So we've got the surround now cut out for our 2 spoons. I'm just going to go across to the bench 2 seconds to get a chisel. I'm going to try and separate the 2 layers. Boom. Here we are. Right, that layer. There we go. And that is how we cut out 2 unique love spoons that are inspired by all sorts of different garden birds and swans and yeah, all sorts of different aspects of bird life and nature. There we are. Hopefully you're interested to see how we go about cutting out a project like that one there. Thank you as always for joining us. Hope you all have a great week. And as always, we'll be back again soon with more videos. But thank you all. Hope this has been an interesting little watch. Thanks again.